Did I leave any of the problems before also? Yeah, this one is left. Correct? No. Oh. Okay. This will take what percent of, what percent decrease in salaries would exactly cancel out 20% increase? See, previously I had solved two problems previously, saying that whenever you increase something with 1 by x, or when you increase the price of something, or even like number, whatever, if you increase by this percentage, if you want to cancel out the effect, maybe it is in budget problem, same budget, price rise, and you want to cancel that effect of price rise by consuming less, or in the previous problem, one more such thing had come, like they had raised something with some number, so we had to reduce, or decrease and increase. So basically, whenever we want to come back to the same thing, for example, 100 is there and we increase this to 120 with 20%. If you want to come back to the same price, then it is minus 16.6%. This is 1 by 5 and this is 1 by 6. This I had told yesterday. The same trick applicable here also. What percent decrease in salaries would cancel out the 20% increase? So they are raising by 20%. They are increasing something by 20%. So 20% as per fraction, what it is? What fraction is 20%? 1 by x is 1 by 5. When you want to cancel this effect of plus 20%, either you want to consume less or you want to bring back that price lesser, whatever. So if you want to come back to the original this thing, again you have to reduce it by 1 by x plus 1. This is what I had told. When you increase something by 1 by x, you have to reduce it by 1 by x plus 1, not just 1 by x. So 1 by x plus 1, according to this expression, 1 by x is 1 by 5. So 1 by x plus 1 would be how much? Yeah? 1 by 6. So basically that is what has happened here. 100 has become 120 with the increase of 20%. If you want to cancel out that effect, basically you have to subtract 20. But this 20 on 120 is not 20%. This 20 on 120 is 1 by 6 or 16.6%. That is what we have to get. 1 by 6 is nothing but 16.66% or 16 integer 2 by 3%. Okay, fine. See, if you have not attended the previous class, if you have not watched the online class also or recorded class, it will be difficult. Then I am helpless. Okay, because there will be some kind of continuity. Suddenly on a day in a particular topic, if you come and sit, that will be a problem. See, next chapter I will be taking ratio and proportion. I will be going from very basics. Okay, so percentages, yeah, it has been done yesterday. Yesterday all these problems had to be done yesterday. Since I was slow, I had to leave these problems. Similar thing. Due to an increase in 50% in the price of X. So X price is getting increased by how much? 1 by X if you express into this 1 by X, or 50% is nothing but 1 by 2. So what is happening? Due to increase of the price, 4x less are available, correct? When the price rise will happen, the number of goods that were available for certain budget will be lesser now. Price will rise, the items will come down, or the weight or the quantity of the items will come down for the same budget. Now tell me, due to increase of the price in eggs by 50%, the decrease would happen by in consumption. This is price and this is consumption. In consumption, what will be the effect? 1 by x plus 1, that is nothing but 1 by 3. So consumption will reduce by 1 by 3. So this consumption is getting reduced by 4x. 1 by 3 of the consumption, 1 by 3 of consumption is nothing but 4. So earlier, what was the consumption? 1 by 3 of the consumption has reduced, or indirectly 4x have been reduced. So earlier the consumption was how much? Consumption was 12. 12 eggs are consumed. Now what they are asking? Their budget is what? Rupees 9.6. Earlier their budget was 9.6. Now their budget is 9.6. Earlier the consumption was 12. Now it has reduced by 8, reduced by 4. So it is now 8. So earlier, what would have been the price of the egg? Now, what would have been the price of the egg? They are asking present rate of x. So presently, the rate of x is how much? Something into 8 is equal to 9.6. 12 8s are 96. Yes or no? So 1.2 into 8 would be 9.6. Or you have got 9.6 and the present consumption is 8. Divide by 8, you will get 1.2. So presently, the cost of each egg is 1.2. They are asking for a dozen. Dozen is 12. 12 into 1.2. That is 14.4. 12 into 1.2, that is 14.4. Fine? Yeah? Concept is only this. Price rise by half, then consumption reduced by 1 by 3. That 1 by 3 is nothing but 4x. So the total consumption was 12. That has reduced to 8. Earlier the rate was 0.8 because 9.6 divided by 12 would give me 0.8. This has increased by 50% or half, and the reduction has happened by 1 by 3. But the budget has remained the same. Budget has remained the same. Okay. For those this problem is appearing like it has come from Mars, kindly watch the previous class, then you will understand. Okay, fine. Yeah, this is kind of a puzzle, and this problem, yeah, this is also kind of a puzzle problem. I'll take them now. Before that, we'll look into this. A and B are two heavy steel blocks, and these are the problems which are taken from the previous year questions. Okay. A and B are two heavy steel blocks. If B is placed on the top of A, B is placed on the top of A, so already A is there. Let us think this as block A. B is placed on the top of A. So before we place B, A is there already. The weight increases by 60%. When I put B above this, then the weight increases by 60%. What does that mean? If the weight of A was 100, if the weight of A was 100 kg, what would have been the weight of B? 60 kg. Understood this? If B is placed on the top of A, the weight increases by 60%. Let's say this is the weighing pan. This is the weighing pan. Okay. So if this is 100, this will become 60. How much weight will reduce with respect to the total weight of A and B? What is the total weight of A and B now? 160. Now the weighing machine is showing 160. If B is removed from the top of A, now the weighing machine is showing 160. If B is removed from the top of A, how much will be the reduction in terms of percentage they are asking? Now, if I remove B, how much will be reducing? 60. What will be remaining? But they are asking, what would be this reduction in terms of percentage? Out of 160 kg, we are removing 60 kg. This is the reduction. Out of 160, we are removing 60. This is the reduction. This is a fractional reduction. We have to convert it into percentage. 0, 0 get cancelled. 2 3s are 2 8s are. This is 3 by 8. 3 by 8. So 3 by 8 is how much? 37.5%. How do we get this? For this we have worked out already. Yeah, 3 by 8 is 37.5%. Okay. Simple. See, one is 100 kg block, another is 60 kg block. They are playing with this. What if they had asked, first we have kept 60, above that 100. Then it would be what? On the base of 60, 100 is increasing. 100 by 60 would have been almost, how many? 166%. Okay. Then if you had removed 100, then reduction would be 100 by 160. That would have been 5 by 8. Okay. Next, a student has to get 40% marks to pass in an examination. A student has to get 40 marks to pass in an examination. Suppose he gets 30 marks. Suppose he gets 30 marks and fails by 30 marks. He has got 30 already and he has failed by 30 marks. So what was supposed to be the passing mark for him? What was the passing mark for him? He has already got 30. He was supposed to get another 30. 60. So 60 marks are nothing but the passing marks. And they are telling a student has to get 40% mark. So this is 40% of the marks. 60 marks are nothing but 40% of maximum marks. Yes, these 60 marks are 40% of the maximum marks. So we have to find out the maximum marks. So keep maximum marks there. 60 into 100 by 40. 0, 0. Cancel. 4 ones are 4 25s are 25 into 6. That is 150. Maximum marks is equal to 150. Actually, we should not waste this much of ink. 40% of something is 60. 40% of something is 60. So what is that something? 40% of something is 60. What is that something? Can't you calculate orally? 40% of something is 60. 40% of 100 is how much? 40, no? 40% of 200? 80. Somewhere between that. 40% of 100 is 40. 40% of 200 is 80. So somewhere between that. 40% of 150 is what? 60. See, all these numbers by now, 40, 60, 100, 120, 80, 150, they should be very familiar to you. You should have very good connection with them. Understanding my point? Because these numbers in our lifetime, we have used it many a times. I don't know, 1,000 times or lakhs times. We have used them again and again. So we should have a very good rapport with them. Okay. So 40% of 150 is 60 here. So the maximum marks were 150. Imagine, no, if you have 150 as the maximum marks for any subject that you are writing, passing marks is 40%. Then that is nothing but 60. This is a problem with respect to, arranging or segregating. I'll come to this one. But before this, we'll solve this. This is actually problem associated with statistics or making class, even Venn diagram we can use. In a class, 60% of the students are from India. That means what? 60% of students are from India. What does that mean? Other 40% are non-Indians. That is the basic understanding, right? Yeah. 50% of the students are girls. What does that mean? Simple. One division is among Indians and foreigners. Another division is among girls and boys. Yes? So totally, two types of divisions are done. One is Indians and foreigners. Second one is girls and boys. Out of these, how many different sectors can we create? Indians, foreigners, then boys and girls. Using these two divisions, how many different sets we can make? See, in your school, one is boys, another is girl, another is total. Here present, absent, and total, no? This is grand total. This is present boys, absent boys, present girls, absent girls, total boys, total girls, total present, and total absent. Yes? But we get these four divisions. These are just totals. These four divisions. How we can make it? In this current problem. First Indians, foreigners, and the total of them. Then girls, boys, and the total of them. Can we make? Yes. Now, 60% of the students, total 60% of the students are from India. Where should I fill this? 60% of the students are Indians. Where should I fill? You tell me the row number and column number. First column, third row. So that is what? Total students from India. So what about this one? Now coming to girls. Totally how many girls are there in the school? 50%. Where should I mark this? Where exactly is that? First row, third column. So this is how precisely you should be telling. So this is 50%. Then boys. Our Indian textbooks, Indian mindsets are not yet evolved to include the third gender. Okay. Hope in the future we'll get the column for them also. Yeah. So presently this is the case. Yeah. Then if you club like this also, it is 100%. If you club like this also, it is 100%. Correct? Yeah. Now they are telling if 30% of the Indian students, if 30% of the Indian students are girls, what does that mean? Indian girls are 30% of the Indian students. So 30% of 60% is how much? 30% of 60%. Someone will do Akashvani to you. 30% of 60% is this karke. Work out if you are not getting. 30% of 60%. 18%. Yes or no? Or answer is written here. No, right? Somewhere here printed, somewhere no. So 18% among this 60% are girls. Then boys number, this is 60%. 18% are girls. 42. Yeah. Now 18% is available here. What should be this? What about this? This is anyways 100%. Don't worry about that. Yes? Fine? No problem? Yeah. Now tell, then what percentage of the foreign students, are boys? 8% of 40%. They are asking what percentage of foreign students? Foreign students are how many? Totally 40%. In that, boys are how many? 8%. They are asking that this 8% is what percentage of 40%? This 8% is what percentage of 40%? Percentage get cancelled. 8 ones are 8 5s are 1 by 5 is what percentage? 1 by 5 fraction. What is the value for 1 by 5 in terms of percentage? 20%. Got it? Here everything they are talking in terms of percentage only. That might confuse you, but you have to have a clear idea. Indians, foreigners separately, boys, girls separately. In that you have to go on filling the block. Anyways, we know these blocks. If we fill any one of them, we can fill all other. If we know these, if you fill any one, you will fill the others. And you have to answer accordingly. Otherwise, you cancel all these percentages. Don't worry about these percentages. Take the sum as 100. At that time, you will get to know without percentages what percentage of the total foreigner students are boys. 8 out of 40. That is 20%. Done? I don't believe your nods, okay? You say this one, I don't believe actually. This is very good problem. I told this is kind of a puzzle also. This is kind of a puzzle also. In adult population of a city, kindly understand adult population of a city. Here children will come. Old age, they are not adults. They are. Only two division we can make, no? when we are talking like adult, other is child, because even the old age are adults. Yes, in adult population of a city, 40% men and 30% women are married. Out of men, 40% of them are married. This is men population. Women, 30% of them are married. 70% of them are unmarried. 60% of them are married. Unmarried here women. When you club them, we'll get the entire population, that is adult population. What is the percentage of married adult population? They are asking about married adult population, this and this. If no man marries more than, so let us forget about this. What we have to find out. Let us look at what they have given. If no man marries more than one man, so in the city, no man is married. This question is half printed, I think. In your this thing is no. Is it rightly printed in your this thing? Same thing is printed? Same thing? No. Some of the lines in this are missing. You amend the question. Okay. If no man marries more than one woman, continue. And no woman marries more than one man. Okay. One woman, no man marries more than one woman, and no woman marries more than one man is already there. Okay. Wrote? Yeah. So what does this mean? What does this mean? One man, one husband, one wife. And there are no widows and widowers. What does that mean? If the couple is existing, husband and wife together are existing. If husband has died, wife has also died. If wife has died, husband also has died. So basically, if you want to locate anyone married, that exists with the spouse. And they have told no man marries more than one woman. So there is no cross connection also. So it is purely couple. If you want to locate the married men and married women, you will locate one couple. What does that mean? Apart from the information that they have given, what does this mean? No man marries more than one woman. No woman marries more than one man. No widows, no widowers. What does that mean? What information it is giving to us? All are married? They are given, no? Only 40% of the men are married and 30% of the women are married. That is how it is, no? What information? See, if you don't seek this information, then it is like this problem cannot be solved by any genius. If you don't get this information. If at all you want to locate a married person, that married person is not singly available. Singly available. That person has a spouse. Getting my point? If the marriage has happened, that has remained intact. It is not broken. Nobody in the like couple has died. What does that mean? I want from at least one person. What does that mean? Yeah, that is the other derivations. I'll come to that. Women population is more. But for that, you should have some condition, no? Yeah, your point is correct. The next point of proof is that only. At least one person. Because in the examination, I want at least that 10% of the people should, like answer this question. That is why I have kept this question at the end. I don't mind spending time with this. In the whole population, for example, here the men population, married population, if you want to locate this person has a spouse or wife here. This person has a wife here. If you locate any lady, this lady's husband is here. It is not like my husband has died or my husband has run away or something. This is like, tell me, I'll give one more minute to you. No widows, no widowers. All are couples only. Population of what is same? Very good. Married men is equal to married women. Because out of this bond, nobody exists, no? If marriage has happened, that marriage has remained intact. Husband is also present, wife is also present. And one husband doesn't have two wives. So counting would have been difficult. One wife, if had two husbands, then also the counting would have been difficult. Here simple, the married men is equal to married women. Getting my point? Because no widow, no widowers. Yes, and no cross connections also. So simple. Number of married men is equal to number of married women. Yes. Then, if M is the population of men and W is the population of women, then how do we write this equation? If M is the total population of men and W is the total population of women, how do you write this equation? Tell me, no, loudly. I'm closing my eyes. I want to hear. Loudly. 40% of M is equal to what does this mean? 40% of men is equal to 30% of women. Whose population is more, men or women? All these people have their wives here. But among the women population, they have only 30%. Among the men population, married men are 40%. Among the married women, they are only 30%. That means women population is more. Whenever you are comparing such equations, some percentage of something is equal to some percentage of something, you don't be fooled by this bigger percentage. You select the other one. So here women are more. Yes or no? Women are more. Fine. Now what they are asking? What is the percentage of married adult population? What is the percentage of married adult population? They want this and this plus. They want to make the plus of this. Let us say, just like the other this is men, this is women, this is total, this is married, unmarried and total. Okay, married, unmarried and total. Fine. Now, if you take the total men population, among that 40% are married, correct? Among the men, 40% are married. So how many are unmarried? Among the women, how many are married? How many are unmarried? Now they are asking what? What is the percentage of married adult population? Married adult population among totally married adult population. That's it. They are asking total married population in the entire population. Getting my point? Yes. How do we calculate? Let's say this is the total men's population, that is 100% of men population. This is 100% of women population. But what is the relation between men and women? If you take the number of men, you bring 40% here, 30 by 40 of women. That is 3 by 4 of women. Men's population is 3/4 of a woman. Yes? Yes or no? Yeah. So, if you consider the women's population as W and the men's population as M. Men's population as M. What is the total population? M plus W? Yes or no? M plus W? Yes or no? Correct? Total population is M plus W. W is W. What about M? 3 by 4W. W is W, M is 3 by 4W. What will be the total? M is 3 by 4W. This is W. 3 by 4W plus W. How much? 7 by 4W. You will not get the answer by staring it, okay? 1 plus 3 by 4. That is 1 integer 3 by 4. That is 7 by 4. So the total married population is 7 by 4 W. Yes? Fine? Yeah? Now, this is what? No, it is not total married population. This is the total population. M what we had taken? M as the total population, W as the total population. Okay? So, total population is 7 by 4W. 7 by 4W. Okay? Not getting? W is what? Number of women, right? Number of men? What we get here? This is number of married men. 40% of men. So I am calculating M. M is equal to 3 by 4W. This is the total population. So W plus 3 by 4W. 7 by 4W is the total population. Okay? Fine? First of all, tell me, you understood this logic? Number of married men is equal to number of married women, correct? If the total population of the men is M, and if the total population of the women is W, can I write 40% of the men is equal to 30% of the W? Because married women are 30% and married men are 40%. Can I write like this? We have got the equation in M and W. I got the value of M in terms of W because I want to express one variable in terms of other so that my calculation comes very easier. Dealing with two variables will be very difficult. Yes? So, 7 by 4W is the total population. It is the total population. Yes? You don't worry about this 100% and 100%. Total women's population is W. M's population has to be M, but already I have shown you M is equal to 3 by 4W. Yes? Now, they are asking what is the percentage of married adult population? Married adult population is this. Married adult population is this. Yes or no? This is totally unmarried. This is married adult population. Now tell me in terms of W, what is the value of this? What is the value of this in terms of W? Women's population is W. 30% of the women are married. So what is the value of this in terms of fraction only? %30 of W, no? What about men now? 40% of M. This is a total married population. But can I express M in terms of W? So instead of M, I'll write 3 by 4W. So 30 by 100W plus 40 by 100 into 3 by 4. Or simple, no? Married woman is equal to married men. Na? Just you have to take the double of this population. Or we'll get here. 4 ones are, 4 tens are. What it is becoming? 30 by 100W, no? 30 by 100W plus 30 by 100W. That is 60 by 100W. So 60 by 100W, when you solve it, 0, 0 get cancelled, 2 3s are and 2 5s are. This is 3 by 5W. Or simple. We have already arrived at the conclusion that married women is equal to married men. Married women are this. So many numbers of married men will be there, right? So double of this. Or we have got in terms like this. 30 by 100 into 2 would have been 60 by 100. Now it has become 3 by 5. This is the total married population. Why I am expressing everything in terms of W? So that our calculation becomes easier. Already we have got the total population as 7 by 4W. Now, what is the married population? 3 by 5W. Now they are asking, out of the total population, that is 7 by 4W, what is the percentage of married adults? They are asking this. WW get cancelled, 4 will go to the top. Answer is 12 by 35. This is fraction, but if you want to get it in terms of percentage, this is 1200 by 35. Or 5 sevens up and 5 20s up. This is 2400 divided by 7. So that will lead to 7 3s are 21, 7 4s are 28, then 7 2s are 34.2 something, or 34 integer 2 by 7. See, I don't trust that, like you will solve this problem in the examination. First of all, this will not flash to your mind. If this has to flash to your mind, it needs lot of practice. Okay? But I have told you this. Number of married men is equal to number of married women. From there also, to proceed, it is difficult because we have two variables here, M and W. And nothing is clear. They have given only percentage wise. Okay? To construct this one, it needs a skill. If I had written the entire equation in terms of M and W for the last calculation, like up to the last calculation, then it would have been even worse. Okay? I don't expect you to do this problem, but at least you should make sense of the problem. You should make sense of the problem. Such problems are existing in the world. Okay, fine. If you are able to do this problem, then you need not attend the classes at all. If you are able to do this problem, you need not attend the class at all. Okay, don't worry. If you want to revise, you can revise. Otherwise, leave it. I have taken more than 20 minutes for this problem. But it is my karma. I have to do it. Yeah? That's it. Okay, this one. Because I can't give anything to homework. I know. You people are so much burdened, You don't have time at all to do the problems. Okay. In a city, 12% of households earn less than 30,000. 12% earn less than 30,000 per year. 6% households earn more than 2 lakh per year. 22% households earn more than 1 lakh per year. 990 households earn between 30,000 and 1 lakh, how many households earn between 1 lakh and 2 lakh? So basically they are segregating the people in slabs of their incomes. So now tell me, what all are the slabs that we can make? What all they have given? One is 30,000. So 30,000 here is here. Then they have given 2 lakh. They have given 1 lakh. Again, 1 lakh has repeated. 2 lakh has repeated, and 30,000, 1 lakh has repeated. So first slab of mine will be lesser than 30,000. That is the minimum. Lesser than 30,000. So tell me, how many of them are earning lesser than 30,000? 12%. Then next amount is 1 lakh, right? So I'll write 30,000 to 1 lakh. 30,000 to 1 lakh. How much it is? 30,000 to 1 lakh. How many of them? Between 30,000 and 1 lakh, that is 990 households. They are not given in terms of percentage. Then 1 lakh to 2 lakh. How many? Between 1 lakh and 2 lakh, how many? They are asking this. They are asking this, right? Then what they have given? Other thing. 6 more than 2 lakh, how many? More than 2 lakh? 6%, right? Yes. Then one more data they have given, 22% households earn more than 1 lakh per year. What does that mean? Earn more than 1 lakh. Where should I put them? Here? It is not just restricted to 2 lakhs, right? This together is 22%. Yes or no? More than 1 lakh, it can go to anywhere, right? More than 2 lakh, 6%. More than 1 lakh, 22%. Then 16% will come here. 16% will come here. Yes or no? Out of 22%, 6% are earning more than 2 lakhs. You will consider 2 lakh as more than 1 lakh, right? If you strictly consider more than 2 lakh, then only 6% are there. Otherwise, 22% of them are earning more than 1 lakh. So, 16% are earning between 1 lakh and 2 lakh. Correct? Yes or no? Now, 22% is done, 12% is done. How many percentages are done now? 12% and 22%. Total how much? 34%. How much percentage is left now? 66. So this itself is equal to, so 990 is nothing but 66%. But what they are asking us, how many households earn between 1 lakh and 2 lakh? We have to find out 16%. If 66% is 990, then what is 16%? What is 16%? This is what we are going to learn in ratio and proportion. This is a problem of ratio and proportion. Yeah? If 66% is 990, then 16% is how much? You just keep this one. The answer of this we will find out after seeing the ratio and proportion. I will tell you how to solve this. If you already know how to solve this, you can solve. Because this is the basics that comes in the calculation. If A is equal to B, what is C equal to? Or if A is to B is there, then if C is to D is there, what is the value of D? I'll tell you in few minutes. Okay, fine. We'll go to next chapter. At least give me permission or obstruct me. Interact, no? Go ahead. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Huh? Why you are taking in that way? I didn't mean that way. Okay, ratio and proportion. So ratio and proportion, first we will learn what is this ratio. Now as usual, my question, what is ratio? So that I can drink some water. What is ratio? Yeah, somebody told there. I'll take yours then. Somebody told there. Two quantities in the same unit. So basically, this is comparison of two, you told same units, so I will say two like entities. Two like entities means which are comparable. Yeah, weights can be compared, heights can be compared, marks can be compared. Yes, like that, which can be compared. Even salaries can be compared, income, the expenditures can be compared. Yeah, so whatever that can be compared, we are comparing. Okay, then you told something. What? When we say ratio, for example, 2:3, this also can be written as 6:9. This also can be written as 6:9, but we end up the answer in writing 2:3 only because we don't want to cancel the common factor out of them any further. So this is most simplified comparison. Even I can write 200:300, no? But in the answer, we don't give like that. Finally, we give everything in terms of the numbers which cannot be further divided by any common factor. Yes? Okay. So, one more thing is, when I say my salary is to her salary are in the ratio 2:3. When I say my salary and her salary are in the ratio 2:3, does it mean that I get only 2 rupees and she gets only 3 rupees? That is the only thing. So whatever the values that we are getting here, these are nothing but the indicative values. So it has only indicative values. They are not the final one. If 2:3 is there, it doesn't mean that my salary is 2 rupees and her salary is 3 rupees. What does it say? If my salary is 2 rupees, then definitely her salary is 3 rupees. If my salary is 2,000, her salary is 3,000. If my salary is 200, her salary is 300. If her salary is 300, my salary is 200. But it is not the real value. Whatever that we denote here, it is not the real value. But generally, we write A is to B as A by B. For our calculation purpose, we take A is to B is equal to A by B. Yes. And in mathematical terms, this is called as antecedent. Antecedent. And this is called as, yeah, somebody told. Somebody told. Yeah. Consequent. What is harm in telling it louder? Will I punish or have I kept someone there? That, take her to jail or take her to station or, yeah? What is harm Interacting, I don't understand. One thing, you people are like very fearful, or like you fear to me, then I am blessed. I don't want to be, like someone who scares the people. Okay. I want to be loud also. Understand? So don't have that thing. Feel free to talk to anyone. For example, you will go to interview board. If someone is as career as me, what you will do? What you will do? Please give me another chance. I'll come to another board. Do you tell? No, right? You will answer, right? So what is harm in answering? Whether it is right, wrong, that we'll discuss later. So answer loudly. So A by B is nothing but A is to B. Understand? This is about ratio. This is about ratio. But one more thing is proportion. Proportion. Now, what do you mean by proportion? Yeah, equality, or when you are equating two ratios. For example, A by B is having the same value as of C by D. A by B is having the same value that of C by D, then you equate it. So this is nothing but the equation of two ratios. Equation of two ratios. But in the notation of ratio, if you want to write, you will write like A is to B as C is to D. A is to B as C is to D. Whatever the relation existing between A and B is equal to the relation existing between C and D. If A and B are husband and wife, C and D is also husband and wife. A and B, father, daughter, C and D are also father and daughter. Okay. With this one, what we can do, like we can construct many equations out of these four variables, yes or no? If you want to find out the value of A, then you will do what? B into C divided by D. If you want to get the value of C, A into D divided by B. Like that you can make many combinations. Many combinations. Yes? Or in these terms only. This and this can be multiplied, and this can be multiplied. You can keep it as A into D is equal to B into C. Yes? No problem. But while cancelling, you have to be extra careful. Extra careful. For example, in this one, A by B is equal to C by D. In this equation, you can cancel A and B. You can cancel C and D. You can cancel A and C. You can cancel B and D. Cancelling means what? Taking the common factor out. But you can never divide A and D. You can never divide A and D. And you can never divide B and C. You can only multiply them. You can only multiply them. You will get confused with this. This is different and this is different. Here, you can cancel this and this and this. You can cancel this and this. You can cancel this and this. But you can only multiply these two. You can only multiply these two. But in this case, this and this can be cancelled. This and this can be cancelled. Okay? Fine. What if the ratio is of more than two entities? A is to B is to C. A is to B is to C. Let's say this is 4 is to 6:8. How do you simplify this? 4:6:8. 2:3:4. But in hurry, what people will do? 2 2s are, 2 3s are. They will stop here. Cancelling doesn't mean that always we are making fight between two values. It is taking out the common factor. Common factor is what? 2. 2 2s are, 2 3s are, you have to do for this also. That is 2 to the power of 4. Let's say, in one example, A is to B is equal to 3:4. Let's say the ratio of salaries of A and B are in the ratio 3:4. What does that mean? The ratios of salaries of A and B is 3:4. You can derive many inferences there. But the thing is, if A is getting 3 rupees, then B would get 4 rupees. If A gets 300, B would get 400. So, you cannot take these values into the calculations directly. Always you have to assume there is a real value, that is 3x. And this is 4x. So, whenever you are taking them into calculation, you cannot directly take 3 and 4. You have to take 3x and 4x. Then do the calculation. Otherwise, it will be difficult if you take only 3 and 4. Because this is the most simplified form. No? What if their salary is 60 and 80? You have cancelled 23s or 24s. No? So that is why it is better practice to take x along with these antecedent and consequent. Yeah. So always try to take this x along with them. Okay. So we'll solve few questions whenever the need arises to learn a different concept or trick. We'll learn then and there only. The ratio 9 to the power of 3.5 is to 3 to the power of 5 is same as, we have to simplify this. And in such cases, I'm telling you, let's say a to the power of m, one more is a to the power of n. Never try to cancel the bases. Though the bases are same, never try to cancel the powers also. Don't do that at all. You will go wrong in that. If I allow in special cases also, you will take that for granted and you will do mistake. You should not cancel two bases. You should not cancel two indices. So basically no cancellation should happen when you are writing the surds in the ratio. When you are writing the surds in the ratio, no cancellation is allowed. Though the cancellation is very tempting, it will tempt, it will tempt many a times. But you should not do that. Yeah, because already I have told you what wrong notions you had with respect to surds. A to the power of m plus a to the power of n. You had given me a greatest formula in the world. That was wrong. Yes or no? Okay. So, try to simplify. 9 to the power of 3.5 is to 3 to the power of 5. What do we do? First, you have to see, can you express one base in terms of another? One base in terms of another. Can you? So here 9 can be expressed as 3 square whole to the power 3.5, here 3 to the power of 5. Now tell me, what is the calculation here? What should I do to this 2 and 3.5? What should I do? Multiplication. This is just like a to the power of m. M and n should be multiplied. Yes. So 2 into 3.5, 3 to the power of 7 is to 3 to the power of 5. Again, the people will be tempted. They will cancel this. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? Fine? Now, how to solve this? Take this as 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 for 7 times. 3 into 3 into 3 for 5 times. So here 5 times plus 2 times. So can I write this as 3 to the power of 5 plus 2? Can I write? 3 to the power of 5 plus 2. Can I write? Next is what? This is 3 to the power of 5 into 3 to the power of 2 is to 3 to the power of 5. Now you cancel both together if they are same. If they are same, now you cancel together. No individual cancellation of indices, no individual cancellation of bases. That will never happen. Now it is 3 is to 2 is to 1. That is understood. Any difficulty? Any difficulty? No, right? Yeah. (3a) is equal to 4b is equal to 6c. Then a is to b is to c is equal to 3a is equal to 4b is equal to 6c. Observe them. Observe the values 3a, 4b, 6c. They are being equated. They are being equated. Then they are asking to find the ratio of a is to b is to c. Now, don't give me the answer. Among a, b, c, which is greatest? Which is greatest? Among a, b, c, which is greatest? Which is greatest? I want another answer from her. I mean, apart from her, I want one more answer. Which is greatest here, A or B or C? Initially, I had solved one problem. 40% of men is equal to 30% of women. Who were more? In this case, which is greatest? It is not 3A. A. I am asking about A, B and C. A is greater. Just 3 times of A is equal to 6 times of C. That means A is greater, C is the least. So A is the greatest, C is the least, B is in between them. Yes? So among the given options, can we eliminate 2? Can we eliminate? A has to be the greatest, C has to be the least. So we cannot consider these 2. It's gone. And remaining are these 2. For the people who have the habit of killing mathematics, very often they will think like, there must be something. Flip it. Flip it, what will get? 6 is to 4 is to 3. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let us work out. They are equating these expressions, 3a, 4b and 6c, to something, right? So think of a number which can be divided by 3, 4 and 6. 12. Basically, what is that number? LCM, no? What is that number? LCM. So 3a is equal to 4b is equal to 6c. I will try to equate it to 12. I am taking one number which can be divided by, actually this can be equated to 100 also. It can be equated to 1 lakh also. It doesn't have a problem at all. Because they themselves have not given any value. we can assign any value to these expressions, 3a or 4b or 6c. But whatever the expression, whatever the number that we are assigning, it has to be same for all. We cannot take 3a is equal to 300, 4b is equal to 400, 6c is equal to 600. We cannot take. Take any number, equate to that one. Now, take this. A is equal to, take this, take this. A is to B is to C is equal to. So when I told these two are gone and we cannot make this what chamatkar. So obviously answer is that. But don't go by that. Solve. Then only, otherwise you would ask me only the Jugaad method for every question. I'm not here to give you the Jugaad method. Okay, if you are experts, like every time if you score 100 out of 200, then to increase the score to 150, I will help you. But to get that 100 or here 66, don't use Jugaad. Okay, fine. In a class, the number of girls is 20% more than that of the boys. Can you write an equation out of it? Number of girls is 20% more than that of boys. Let's say girls is G and boys is B. Can you construct an equation out of it? Number of girls is 20% more than that of boys. First of all, tell me, who are more in number, girls or boys? Yes? If you want to express the number of, the boys in terms of number of girls or girls in terms of number of boys, how do you express? Yesterday I was telling 20% more is nothing but 120 by 100 or 1.2. So G is equal to 1.2B. Can I write? No, permission not granted. Granted, no? Yeah. G is equal to 1.2B. Yes or no? The strength of the class is 44. Give me the equation for that. G plus B is equal to? How many equations we have? 2 equations. How many variables are there? Can we solve? 2 equations and 2 variables. Can we solve? Then solve. Permission granted. You can also solve. It is not always me. You can also solve. G is equal to 1.2B. G plus B is equal to, find the number of girls, find the number of boys. If you don't solve this, I will sit for dharna. At least for half an hour I will sit. G is equal to 1.2B. G plus B is equal to 44. I want the answer. Yeah, go ahead, you are right. Go ahead. Banta? B is equal to?
25, sir.
Yeah, B is equal to 20, not done, no. G is equal to? Why that point, all that thing is coming in between? Why should a point come? Okay. Done? ಎರಡು ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ಹೌದಾ? ಜಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. ಜಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 1.2 ಬಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ? ಜಿ ಬದಲು 1.2 ಬಿ ಹಾಕಿ, ಜಿ ಬದಲು 1.2 ಬಿ ಬರೀರಿ. 1.2 ಬಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬಿ, 1.2 ಬಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬಿ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 1.2 ಬಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 ಬಿ, 2.2 ಬಿ. Right, 2.2 b is equal to 44. B is equal to 44 divided by 2.2. To get rid of the decimal point, what you will do? You will make 44 as 440. You will give one more zero so that you get rid of. So this will become 440 divided by 22. You don't want point here, so jump this one. Okay, it will become 22. For that, you will give a 0. 440 by. So now what is the value of B? 440 divided by 22. 440 by 22. 22 ones are 22 twos are no. So B is equal to 20. When B is equal to 20, write B is equal to 20. When B is equal to 20, put this here, B is equal to 20. Here. G plus B's value is equal to 44. What is the value of G now? G is equal to 44 minus Y divide. How much? Simple. So B is equal to 20, G is equal to 24. I am just coming from Kurukshetra. Alive. G plus B is equal to 44. So finally, B is equal to 20 and G is equal to 24. Now, if 4 more girls are admitted to the class, what it will become? This is simple, no? Now, what is the new ratio of boys to girls? 20 is to 28. Correct? 4 5s are 4 7s are done. Yeah. Of 108 examinees of a certain school, the ratio of successful to unsuccessful candidates is 7:2. The ratio of successful to unsuccessful candidates is 7:2. Ratio of successful candidate to unsuccessful candidates is 7:2. What does that mean? In school, only 7 successful candidates and 2 unsuccessful candidates are there. More than that, right? So 7x is successful candidates and 2x is unsuccessful candidates. So combining them, total is how much? Total is 9x. This 9x is nothing but 108. So x is equal to, so don't worry from where this 108 come. Of examinees 108. So totally they have to take exam, no? Before they are declared successful or unsuccessful, they have to take some exam. So 108 of them have taken. So x value is 9x is equal to 108. X is equal to 12. X is equal to 12. Yes or no? Should I show you how to divide 108 by 9? No? Because I have seen people putting so many things, like while dividing and multiplying without decimal point also putting. See, 108 divided by 9. 9 ones are 9. 1 and 8 is left. 9 twos are 18. So 12. So X is equal to 12. Now, what is the value of 7X? Successful candidates? 7 into 12. So that is 84. Unsuccessful candidates? 2X. 2 into 12? 2 into 12? 24. Now what is happening? If 4 more students passed, so now the passed or the successful candidates will be how many? 88. So 4 more students passed. So you put 4 here, they'll become 88. But from where they are coming? Are they coming from upper? No, from class only. Unsuccessful candidates are becoming successful now. So what will be the new number of unsuccessful candidates? These 4 are from there only. So they are 20. They are 20. Now what is the new ratio? 88 is to 20. So 4 22s are and 4 5s are. 4 22s are and 4 5s are. So this is the new answer. Not new answer, only one answer. New ratio. This is the new ratio. 22 is to 5. Okay? Fine. Hundred and 8, 72, sorry, 84 and 24. Now 88 and 20. 22 is to 5. Two numbers are in the ratio 3 is to 5. And their LCM is 135. I've told you, when they are giving the numbers ratio as 3 is to 5, we cannot take them as the face values 3 and 5. We have to take 3x and 5x. Now find out the LCM of them. Find out the LCM. What do we do while we are taking LCM? We have to take the common factor out. So what is the common factor among 3x and 5x? I'm asking common factor, not the answer. While I ask the answer, you don't tell me. While I am asking some other thing, you will tell me that take my answer, take my answer. Huh? That is the like difference between the demand and supply in India. We want something, people give something in answer sheet also. We want something, they give something. They give whatever they have. Immaterial, whether it is required or not. Okay. 3x and 5x, what is the common factor? x3 is a x5 is a. What is the LCM? X into 3 into 5. LCM is equal to, now you tell me 15x. I am happy. It is equal to 135. Correct? Yeah? What is the value of x? X is equal to 9. Should I reach to the low that 135 divided by 15? You give me that much dignity. I want to maintain that dignity. I don't want to come that low. Yeah? X is equal to 9. What they are asking? The smaller number. Smaller number among them is what? Should I ask this question? 3x or 5x? Smaller number is 3x, no? So 3x. Smaller number is equal to 3x. That is equal to 27. Fine? Yeah? Then tell me, what is the HCF of these numbers? What are the numbers? What are the numbers? Tell me. What are the numbers? 3 and 5 or 3x and 5x? 3x and 5x, no? So what is the HCF? Thank you. They are telling x. They are wrong. You are correct. 1x. So 1x, that means x only. So x is what? 9. Fine? Okay. So x is the HCF. So you can take one knowledge from this. Whenever we have the ratio A is to B and we assume the values like AX and BX, whatever the extra x that we are taking as the multiple, that itself is the HCF of those. Because these are more simplified, no? We cannot divide them further. So whenever we multiply with x or y or something, that itself is the HCF. Because that is what we are going to take out, no, later. Understood? Now you write this equation, show your skills. Since 2014, Modi ji is behind skill development. Skill development. Now, sabka saath, sabka vikas. Now, sabka prayas also. So, let us put some prayas. Let us put that effort to get the equation. You write the equation. I need equations here. Other equations also. The sum of the squares of 3 numbers is 532. Sum of the squares of 3 numbers. Sum of squares of 3 numbers. Those 3 numbers we don't know. You have to assume those numbers. A, B, C or X, Y, Z or alpha, beta, gamma, whatever that is convenient for you, you can write. Written? Yeah. Okay. First one is correct. First equation is correct. Then second and third equation. Second and third equation. Good. Now write the second and third equation. Second equation is the ratio of the first and second. Also, second and the third is 3:2. See, x is to y anta bardaga 3 anta heng barekagat bari? Adu x is to y is also 3:2 and y is to z is also 3:2. I'll kotidaralla. The ratio of the first and the second as also of the second and third is 3:2. This y square z square in the month. Have they given? A is to B first and second. Howda? Second and third ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? B is to C ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ? A is to B no, B is to C no. ಎರಡು no 3:2. A is to B is equal to 3:2 and B is to C is equal to 3:2. So finally, A square plus B square plus C square is equal to 532. Now don't erase if you have written x, y, z, okay? That's okay. You proceed from there. Then A is to B as B is to C is 3:2. Or you can write A is to B is equal to 3:2 and B is to C also as 3:2. Yes. Now, how many equations we have? These two are written here only, okay? Don't consider this. How many equations? How many variables? Can we solve? Can we solve? Permission granted. You need not wait for my green signal. You can calculate. So here, finally what they want? The third number. Third number is C. Okay? They want the third number in our answer. So wherever possible, try to kick out A and B. Express everything in terms of A and B. B. C. So here A by B is equal to 3/2. And here B by C is equal to 3/2. I want to express everything in terms of C. So here B will become what? 3/2C. Can I write? Similarly here, if I express A in terms of B, then B in terms of C, then I'll get. So A is equal to 3/2B, that is equal to 3/2 into 3/2C, this is equal to 9/4C. So B is equal to 3/2C, A is equal to 9/4C. I don't want to keep A and B at all. I want to get rid of them and I want to express everything in terms of C. Now in this, you try to put A is equal to 9/4C and whole square plus B is equal to 3/2C whole square plus C square, that is equal to 532. That is equal to 532. Yeah. Now solve. 9 square is 81. 4 square is 16. C square plus 9/4 C square plus C square is equal to 532. Take the LCM. Take the LCM. LCM is 16. 16 ones are 16, so 81 ones are 81 C square plus 4 fours are 16, so 9 fours are 36, then 16. So what it will be? 36 plus 16, 52. 52 plus 81, 133 C square is equal to 532. I'll take this 16 to right hand side. I'll take this 16 here. Then try to calculate for C square. C square is equal to 532 into 16 divided by 133. You should have good relation with 133. As soon as you see 133, 19 sevens should come to your mind. Otherwise, you should go on checking the divisibility. That will be difficult. So, 19 sevens or 133 and 532 you check. That is 4 times. But if that is flashing to your mind, I request you not to sit in the class. Because you can solve any problem. If you can compare 532 and 133 and you say 532 is 4 times of 133, you have already crossed the limit. You can score 66 on any day. So 19 sevens are and 19 twos are here, 19 eights are. Again 7 ones are, 7 fours are. 4 into 16, 64. C square is equal to 64. So C is equal to 8. C is equal to 8. Don't worry about other numbers. C is equal to 8 because here only our life has gone. No need to find A, B, C. Otherwise, what we would have done, without having the target of C, unnecessarily we find out A, B and C and finally mark C. That is again like time consuming. Yes, that is why while I am solving the equations, I make it sure that we have the number of variables equal to number of equations. First check. Second check. What do we want from the equation? Which variable? Try to keep that. Other variables, try to discard them. Okay. So express them into the form of or in the terms of the required variable. So that is what we get. C is equal to 8. Done. The incomes of Mr. A and Mr. B are in the ratio 9:4. The incomes of Mr. A and Mr. B are in the ratio 9:4. So their salaries 9x and 4x. Incomes 9x and 4x. And their expenditures are there in the ratio 7:3. These are their incomes or let's say salaries, whatever. Coming to their expenditures, they are in the ratio. Now, as I have written 9:4 as 9x and 4x, 7:3 should be written as 7y or 7x. Seven x or 7y. 7y. Why? Why? They are asking expenditure. That's okay. Why should not we take x in this case also? X is the common factor or here the common multiple that we are multiplying with. What guarantee that with the same multiple only they spend? If you take 7x and 3x, what does that mean? If they earn 9,000 and 4,000, they have to spend 7,000 and 3,000. That is what it means. What if they earn in 9 lakhs and 4 lakhs and they spend only 700 and 300? Possibility, no? Our mind should be open. It should not be programmed like when they earn 9,000 and 4,000, they have to spend 7,000, 3,000. That is not correct. So we have to take 7y and 3y. That is a complete different scene altogether. Yes or no? That is complete different scene. Now, if each saves 2,000, one universal understanding that we have, income of a person is equal to expenditure plus, income is equal to expenditure plus saving. Here they have given incomes and expenditure. So when we subtract the expenditure from income, we get what? Savings. So let us find their savings. A savings 9x minus 7y is equal to 2,000 and 4x minus 3y is equal to 2,000. Yes or no? Yes? Pakka? Now how many variables we have? How many equations we have? 2. Can we solve? Solve. Let's see. Here, what do we want at the end? Is expenditure. We want this. That means which variable we want to keep? Y. We have to discard X somehow. Let us see your skill. We don't want X to be here. What should we do? Always we can multiply to the equation. We cannot add. If you are adding, you have to add on both sides. If you are multiplying, you have to multiply on both sides. Okay. See what is more feasible here. It is always multiplication. In such cases, always multiplication only. See. There are lakhs of people who can solve that. UPSC is waiting for them. All of you have done this in school. Yes? Done? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Hang on. Substitution method. Okay. ಬಂತ ಮಾಡಿ ಮುಂದೆ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇದೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ 4 into 9 36 ಆಯ್ತು 3 into 9 you don't want to show you can see right 9x minus 7y okay 4x so ಗಾಡಿ ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ Did you get, Nikita? What you are doing? Y is equal to 1000. Okay. Y is equal to how much? 1000 or 10,000? 1 0 must be missing. Check. Okay. See, simple. Here 9x is there. Here 4x is there. There is no chance of adding anything here. You have to always multiply the equations. 9 and 4. They are not in multiples of any number. Yes or no? So, you have to think of LCM. That is why we have learnt LCM, no? 9 can be expressed in 36. 4 can be expressed in 36. So, the LCM of 9 and 4 is 36. So, to multiply this by 4, the entire equation, and the entire equation here, you have to multiply by 9. Then what you will get? 36x minus 28y is equal to 8,000. 36x minus 27y is equal to 18,000. Now you want to cancel this, minus, this will become plus, this will become minus. Minus y is equal to minus 10,000. Y is equal to 10,000. You have got y is equal to 10,000. What is the expenditure of A? 7y. Expenditure of A is 7y. So expenditure of A is 70,000. Don't find out X, I don't want. Y 10,000 we got means done. 7y is 70,000. Yes? Correct? Yes or no? Yeah. Answer is 70,000. Totally how many questions are there? in this page? 18. Oh. In this chapter. 18. Salaries of A and B are in the ratios 8:5. Similarly, salaries of A and B are in the ratio 8:5. When A's salary is increased by 15%, we are increasing the A's salary by 15%. What should I multiply with? I am increasing by 15%. What should I multiply with? Something is getting increased by 15%. What should I multiply with? 1.5 is 1.5 times, no? 1.5 times means 50% more. Here it is 15% more. I have to multiply by 1.15. Whatever the percentage is there, put that next to 1.15. So what we'll get here? So basically we'll take this as x, 8x and 5x here. So when you multiply by 1.15, 1.15 into 8, 8 5s are 40, 8 1s are 8, 12 here, 8 1s are 8, 9 20, this is 9.2. So 9.2x it will be. It means what? 9.2x is what? 4,600. They have given, no? When we increase it by 15%, that is 1.15x or 1.15 into 8x, that is 9.2x is equal to 4,600. Find out x. 4,600 divided by 9.2. Get rid of this point. It will become 92 and the numerator will become 46,000. 23 4s are 23 2s are, then 000, 4 1s are, 4 5s are, 100, x is equal to 500. 5x is equal to, x is equal to 500. So 5x is equal to, so B salary is equal to 5x. That is equal to 5 into 500. That is equal to 2,500. Fine? Yes? Let's see which all questions we have in the picture. This you have to solve. This you have to solve. I will not solve. This I will solve. This also I'll solve because this and this are having same concept. Then this I'll solve 3 questions. This I'll solve 4 questions. This I will solve 5 questions. This you try to solve. This I'll solve. This concept you know. And this is more kind of logical reasoning. We'll see. So in tomorrow's class, I'll take up these questions first. Then we'll move on to the application of ratio and proportion. That is mixtures and allegations. Mixtures and allegations, like very important chapter. There is one proper method that we have to learn. That method is applicable to every other problem. So we'll learn that one. And mixture and allegations, every year we are seeing the questions. Okay, so tomorrow half an hour we'll spend for these questions first. Then we'll move on to mixtures and allegations. Okay, thank you.